Hi, this is Raquel Beasley. I'm a lawyer and family mediator in Ottawa, Canada. I did an intake meeting with a client today, and I do intakes with clients before mediation sessions to prepare them for the mediation, to do a power imbalance screening, and to understand any underlying dynamic, the issues that may be problematic, and understand communication styles, etc. So in this intake session, it went very well. And at the end of it, he asked me an interesting question. And his question was, what do I find in my experience to be the most common barrier for people in blocking them from reaching resolution? And I had to pause for a minute, but my answer was that I find people get really hung up on labels. So for spousal support, they get really hung up on labels of low, mid, and high ranges under the spousal support advisory guidelines in Canada. And they say, I want to pay no more than the low range. I want to receive no less than the high range. And what they should be doing is looking at what the actual numbers are. Because sometimes the difference between a range number dollar wise isn't that significant, and you also have to look at it in the context of your own budget, and you have to look at the ratios between the parties in terms of what they're actually taking home after tax and after support is paid or received, and understanding your own needs and your own goals, and looking at the meaning of options in the context of their own lifestyles and budgets is more important than getting caught up in the labels. Another example would be with respect to custody. People get really hung up on the words custody, they get hung up on the word primary residence, and what they should be more concerned about is what sort of parenting plan meets their goals. So is it a parenting plan that maximizes contact, that maximizes meaningful time, that provides their children with stability and security? Most people have the goal of wanting their children to be happy, well adjusted, and to not be impacted by the separation any more than is necessary. So whatever you may want to call things, it's more important that you put in place arrangements that allow for you to have a strong and meaningful bond with your kids and allow them to be successful. So those are my tips for today. Just some thoughts to think about before you go into your mediation session. Keep in mind what your long-term hopes and goals are, and examine your options in the context of those long-term hopes and goals. Thanks. Have a great day.